Terminated after 8 years 10 mths over a simple mistake. Yesterday morning I was terminated from my IT role at a company I was employed by for almost 9 years. In my time there I have never received a review that was less than meets expectations, and my last review at the beginning of this fiscal year was an exceeds expectations. I had received multiple awards, bonus payments, and pay increases outside of our standard yearly merit increase due to my performance with the company. I had worked for 4 CIOs and 6 direct managers, and none of those people had ever seriously reprimanded or disciplined me in any capacity. After my last manager resigned in August, our IT director got the team together both individually and as a group to assure us multiple times that we were all in good standing and he was proud to have us on the team. He shared a particular story regarding work I had previously done that impressed him. I was given no notice that there were concerns about my work or any indication that anyone in leadership was unhappy with my ongoing performances. However, while working on a ticket the week before I was dismissed, I accidentally clicked the wrong button in one of our management portals and started a disk type conversion. There was no confirmation given before the process started, and I was unable to stop or pause the job once it began. This caused a 17-minute outage in our production environment. I immediately reported what happened to my current manager, and at no point did I try to hide my involvement with the outage or pretend I didn't know what had caused the issue. During the call yesterday morning, the IT director referred to this as my unapproved escapades, and thanked me for my 8 years of service. When I tried to plead my case or give any explanation for what had happened, I was dismissed outright and told nothing I said would change the outcome. Never forget that if you live in an at-will state in the US, you are one misclick away from losing the career you love. One simple mistake. There is no amount of goodwill you can earn, compliments from leadership you receive, or awards given that will protect you. You are a simple cog and they will replace you without notice or warning. TLDR. I, a long-term and highly decorated employee, was dismissed yesterday morning from the career I loved after a misclick caused a brief production outage. Well, as an IT guy, I hope you had some passwords, permissions that nobody else knows. That will eventually cause a worse disruption, outage, where nobody else can fix it easily. I was once fired from a large manufacturer. I was the maintenance tech, but was also doing the job of the safety coordinator, as well as a good chunk of IT work. Before I was escorted out of the building, I asked if they wanted my passwords to certain systems. No, IT has all of those. No, they didn't. Shortly after, I learned from a coworker that there was a malfunction of an HVAC unit. It couldn't be shut down because I was the only one with permission, password to access the control system software. HVAC unit caught fire, destroyed a ton of lab equipment, caused a building-wide power outage. Think it damaged the generator switchgear, and production was down for 3 days. It was like $500,000 in damage, lost equipment, production. Some jobs look for any reason to get rid of you, and the slightest little slip up and they have what they need. When I worked at Walmart, it seemed like if you got promoted then you were on your way out. And I was proven right when I got promoted and was fired 2 months later. Sorry you are going through this. The capability to bring production to a halt with the click of a button seems like a major system oversight and not an individual failing. Unfortunately, your IT director probably embellished the situation to throw you under the bus and save their own ass. 8 years, 10 months of your time given. Fired for a 17-minute outage. It's insanity. try to fire an employee like this one in Belgium country. And she will sue your ass with lawyers and get work inspection to check the entire company. Meanwhile, a judge will fine the company in court and it will have to pay large fines and compensation for the employee. Crazy differences with the US. They were probably looking for an excuse to can you, and that one dropped in their lap. I was once fired for a false report that I threatened to blow up the building. I don't even know how to build a bomb, and I believe in peace. The bourgeoisie are not human. Probably a good thing in the end for you. I'm confident you will find a job that is far better paying. This is exactly why I moved to Mexico, doing the bare minimum to pay bills. There is too much stress for too little pay and no security. None of this is motivational. I assume you will not repeat that mistake. So, your next employer will profit from the stupidity of your last one. Mistakes happen. If the company has that bad of an error culture, you don't want to be working there anyway. Mistakes are opportunities to learn. What would have happened if there had been a controller failure that was not your fault? The environment came back after 17 minutes. How do they cope with other outages? Make sure you apply for unemployment. Not sure which state you're in, but after the initial denial you'd probably win an appeal here. If it's any consolation, it looks like they were just firing people and your misclick was just their excuse.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.